Hello and blessings. It is High Priestess Jamila. How are y'all? So these were the sticks that I was waiting on yesterday. I got like a bulk order of them, and I planned on doing like a bonfire. Like I had gathered up all of my pine cones and stuff, and I was gonna do that, but then that happened. We'll talk about that in a second. So these are actually cedar sticks. Thank you for the thumbs up. These are the cedar sticks, and then these are the rosemary. Okay, so I got a pretty big bag of them. I can see that there are some people that are literally like trying to use this as an opportunity to prove what. Are you trying to say something about witchcraft? Or are you trying to say something about pagans? Like, because the same things that can happen to pagans and witches can happen to anybody, and it does happen every single day. So I don't understand people's point on latching on to this situation. I'm not. I couldn't even imagine being that way. But I wanted to talk to clients that I am currently doing work for. Um, First of all, your work is still going to be done, okay? Um, I'm not going to get into detail on here, but all of your works are still being done, okay? You do not have to worry about that. Um, my printer is currently in storage, and I am going to get it out of storage because my printer is like my life. But in the meantime, of course, I have my tarot cards here. Um, and then also I have paper and I have pen. So you guys don't have to worry about that, okay? Um, Spiritual work doesn't always require a bunch of that stuff. So we're fine. Okay, I just wanted to assure y'all of that. Um, Yesterday was a really interesting day as I went through all kinds of emotions. I really did, because I went through like this rite of passage, because it was really, really evident. The one thing that I picked up on was the fear and even the loathing and the hatred behind us witches, like behind us being witches. Like, it's really sad. In fact, while they were there doing what they were doing to my family, they were actually like, they didn't want to touch any of my spiritual stuff. Like, and, you know, that says a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the thing of it is that it's not evil or anything. Like, there's nothing evil about being a witch. I've never been evil in my life. I was born this way. Um, it's really terrible. It really is terrible. The fear and the judgment. And I think that that's where all of this started, honestly. Um, all of a sudden, there was discrimination from the landlord, and then there was also discrimination within the courts. I'm not sure why. Um, I have said it, and I'm going to be perfectly honest with you guys, that I think that it is best for me to leave the South. I've said that because in this situation, like, even with all of the stuff that has happened, even with all of the hatred, even with all of the discrimination, I'm still a witch. I have not changed that. Um, I think, in my humble opinion, this is my humble opinion, that it would be best for us to leave the South because witchcraft and witches are really not accepted in the South, to the point where I felt a conspiracy. I literally felt like it was almost, I feel like it's almost like just so contrived, and it has nothing to do with me being a witch. It has everything to do with them and their ignorance and hatred and fear behind it. Okay, so yeah, this is not cannabis. This is actually cedar, and I'm really excited about this cedar, you guys. Okay. Oh, it smells so good. It smells so good. And then I got some rosemary here. So, I personally think that I don't think that a location or where you live should change who you are. If that's who you are in your heart, if that's who you are, then that is just who you are. Okay? And you shouldn't change who you are just because people don't like it. Um, and so, anyway, I just wanted to assure clients that your work is still being done. Um, in fact, I've been talking to spirit guides and everything. Last night, I was asleep. Okay. Um, I slept for probably close to 16 hours. I did. I'm not even going to lie, because when everything was happening yesterday, I had not yet been to sleep, and I was actually about to go to sleep. And then it happened. So, and then I had to move, and I had to get everything together. I just, guys, the day is coming. The day is coming when I am in my house that I own. And nobody can tell me what to do in my house that I own. And even with that, and I'm just glad that I don't have this other court battle. People, the trolls and people that want to battle with me, they are going to literally, like, they know about all my business. Like, they are so curious about me, but yet I'm nothing, right? They are so interested in what's happening. So they know definitely that I am about to buy a house, but they are trying to literally, because of their ignorance, they're trying to steal from my family. It's been craziness. I don't know what the big hoopla is around Jamila. I have no idea what the deal is with that. Like, it's so bizarre because there's witches literally everywhere. There's witches everywhere. Like, they're all over the internet, they're all up and down the street, they're everywhere. So, right now, I have another court battle, and I know they're talking about it. You know what I'm saying? And I just, all I got to say is that what is rightfully mine is mine, and you can't take it from me. And that's just what that is. So pretty soon I will be in my own home that I own. And that's going to be amazing. Okay? That's all I got to say. So, and then, that way I don't have to worry about, if somebody's going to contact my landlord, they're going to contact me. you know, like, I really wish that these people on the internet would stop contacting people's landlord. I want y'all to truly think about this for a second. Okay? No, it's rosemary and it's cedar. Um, Here's what I want people to think about. There was somebody that was making claim that they contacted my landlord. Okay, so you're saying that you contacted the landlord and the landlord, after being in contact with you, decided to neglect their entire business and then also displace a bunch of their residents. Think about that. Think about that. I want y'all to think long and hard about that. Somebody that like, that's not a good thing for you to be that destructive. That's not a good thing. Because when you look at my landlord, Vertical Real Estate, they get horrible reviews that, well, they're not my landlord now, thank the gods. Oh my God, I'm so happy that, like, that was like literally the best thing for me, was for us to leave that house. Oh my God. But if you caused, like, and the people need to think about what they're saying, because if you look at the reviews just the past 3 or 4 years, you mean to tell me that you ruined an entire real estate company and you made them, with your black magic, displace a bunch of people who they were like, and now you're going to make them lose even more money because people are going to be suing them? Like, that's not a good thing. Jamila does not work that way. When I go places, my spirit and my energy is very uplifting. My spirits and my energy is very healing. Okay? Oh, is she really? Yeah. That's not good. So if you're a real estate company out there, I would never bring destruction to your company. I don't bring destruction to people's businesses. I don't bring that kind of destruction, because it's not just me. You have to go look at the reviews. That's not even my style. I don't have any direct plans of trying to bring any permanent destruction to the landlord. Like, I just want what they owe me, and that's it. Like, you know what I mean? But to just, like, I don't, my mind doesn't even work that way. I am a builder. I'm a builder. I'm not a person that destroys and tears things down. I'm not. So, and so I don't even really believe that. I just believe that the landlord was just really, they tripping. I don't know why somebody would even operate that way. I know that my company gets 4 to 5 stars across the board. My business. My landlord gets 1 to 2 stars, and that's it. And that's terrible. So that's just all I want to say. Um, yeah, I think that when it comes to black magic, Keegan, I think that it's necessary sometimes, as far as like with defensive work, because I know for a fact, while I was asleep for 12 hours, 16 hours, however long I was asleep, pretty sure somebody was trying to spiritually attack me. I'm pretty sure of it. Uh, at any rate, I just, that's not what I specialize in. You know what I'm saying? Like the defensive stuff, yeah. Um, but as far as like being destructive and tearing people down and making people sick, and I don't like stuff. I'm a healer. Okay, I am a healer. So I don't do that. So anyway, I'm gonna try to figure out, because my cauldron is actually in storage. So I'm gonna go up there and grab my cauldron and try to clean it out within the next day or so. And I wanted to do a rosemary and cedar ritual. Um, and I'm still gonna do that, but I have to do it outside, because I'm not in like an environment where I'm able to do that, in which I was planning on doing it outside anyway. Of course, I did get my, not only did I get my cauldron, but I also got my, my fire pit. So that's all in storage. So you know, I'll still be doing that within the next few days because those things are very important. That is what us witches do. We go outside, we have fires, we put smoke in the air, we put smoke up there. We do. And that is contact with the gods. So, um, in fact, I got to go because um, I work with earth spirits, like, you know what I mean? Like, but I also work with like planetary stuff. So I'm going to see what messages spirit has for me. I have a reading to do actually, so I have to go. Just FYI, my preference, because I am going to have more of a permanent residence coming up very soon. But my students, because I have a couple of people, that's why I was saying I want to gear towards teaching, and just kind of, so there will be a limit to clients that I'm going to take. Just ask me about what kind of work you want me to do. And then, but it'll mainly, the main focus will be students. So now that I'm out of that environment and out from underneath that landlord, because they had some problems, I'm gonna tell you. Now that I've done that, I can focus on you guys' classes because those are held by Zoom. Okay, so that's the main focus, and a few of you out there are waiting to be students. So we're still trucking. Okay, honestly, like, I think that a lot of people would just like for people to just be like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore or whatever, and that's not how I took it. That's like that's not how I took it. Like, I'm not gonna go through this experience and be like, oh, I'm not a witch anymore, and I'm no, because I can't do that. I wouldn't be true to myself if I did that. You know what I'm saying? Anybody could have had that problem. Anybody. Stuff happens to everybody, no matter what your spiritual beliefs is. It can happen. If you have a, if and I personally feel like it was a bad landlord. It's just all it is to it. You know, I had been asking and asking and asking for the situation to be fixed for 3 years, like a very major problem. So, you know, and that's kind of important when you have tenants, you have to fix those things. So, you know, it's everything's gonna be okay. I know it is, and I just wanted to come and talk to y'all real quick. But I'm still ready for readings. Okay, so if y'all want to schedule readings with me, and then also I have a couple of students that need to start pretty quickly here that I'll have started by the weekend, and so all of that is still happening. Okay, just, you know, yeah, just keep me up to date, just like y'all normally do. Um, and that's pretty much it. Okay. Oh, 77. That's my lucky number. All right, y'all. I will see y'all later. Have a blessed day. Okay. All right. Love you guys. Bye bye.